Mind if I sit here? What's that look for? I don't bite. Don't worry. How's the morning been treating you? It's a beautiful day, huh? It's fine as in you're having a good day, or it's fine as in please don't talk to me? I'll take your silence as evidence of the latter. Oh, hey, whoa. Easy now, easy. Simmer down now, sweetheart. I didn't mean anything by it, honest. My apologies for rubbing you the wrong way. Something tells me I'm not the only cause for your frustration, though. What's got you all worked up? Oh, you're absolutely right about that. It is none of my business. None of my business at all. You don't need to tell me a single thing. Hell, I'll raise you one. You shouldn't tell me a single thing. All I've done is sit down next to you and be a pain in the neck. You should talk to someone better suited to hearing your grievances, not some stranger. In fact, just say the word and I'll stand up and leave. I'll walk away and you'll never have to deal with me again. How's that sound, huh? Go ahead. Tell me to leave. It ain't rude if I'm inviting it. Go on. Well? You know, I ain't gonna stop talking if you don't tell me to leave. Can't just ignore me and hope that I'll go away. No siree. I'll sit here and yap my head off whether you respond or not. I love talking to new people. Unlike you. No offense, of course. How do I know that? Why, it's obvious from a mile away. The way you sit, scrunched up and trying to minimize the space you take up. The occasional nervous glance around as if you're expecting to be told off for something like a naughty child. The way you jerk your head up whenever someone speaks nearby, as if you're simultaneously worried and excited that they might be addressing you. Sorry to inform you, but it's not exactly subtle. It's like you got a big flashing neon sign over your head that reads, "Please don't talk to me. I will cry." Or maybe I'm entirely wrong. Could be completely misreading you. That's always an option. You can never be too sure. Oh, don't be embarrassed. I didn't say that just to make fun of you. Hey, you mind if I scoot a little closer? I feel awkward talking from across the bench like this. There we go. Much better. Now listen. I'm not trying to yank your chain here. I really did intend to just sit down and enjoy the morning. But you've got me intrigued. You've piqued my interest. I see a lot of folks like you around here. People who feel lonely, people who feel like they can't get anything done, people who are starting to really think about themselves. It's not uncommon, especially after the past few years, but there have always been a few of you around here even before then. I imagine that there are actually many more of you, but most aren't willing to loiter outside for long. Props to you for that, by the way. A lot of people don't like to leave their comfort zones. You don't make a habit of it. I see. Well, maybe you could start. It's nice to get out of your room sometimes, you know? You don't have to go outside like we are now. You could just go somewhere and camp out for a while. Bring a computer or a book or something. Put on some headphones, find a corner, and be a wallflower for a while. It'll make you more comfortable with being in public. Maybe you wouldn't feel so jumpy when people like me ask to sit next to you. Yes, I imagine that your room is quite comfy. I'd even venture to imagine that it's a bit too comfy, if you insist on pointing that out when someone merely suggests that you leave it from time to time. Plus, you make friends when you leave your room. See? You wouldn't have met me if you'd been home all day. What a shame that would have been, huh? Random encounters with people tend to be how friendships form. Can't exactly have those if you stay at home, scrolling your timeline or your For You page or whatever you call it. Yes, okay, you can have online friends, fine. Those are great. But your pal in a different time zone can't meet for lunch or bring you food when you're sick. The person with whom you casually chat while sitting in the park can. It's good to have both, you know? How'd we get on this topic? I have no idea. I just sat down and started talking. The conversation arrived here quite naturally. Am I distracting you? No more than anything else, huh? Well, what else is distracting you? Those online friends, huh? It's fine, I'm just teasing. It's good that you got people to talk to. But you don't have to talk to them right now, do you? What I mean is, put your phone or the app on Do Not Disturb for a little while. Explain it to your friends first if you have to. They ought to want what's best for you, so they should be able to understand you needing to take time for yourself. Look, I had to learn this stuff too. I've got a terrible attention span. Hell, I don't even know what I was supposed to be doing before I sat down here with you. But I have it written down in my little notepad because I knew ahead of time that I'd probably forget. Gotta learn to work against your own brain sometimes, you know? Gotta write down all your thoughts so you don't forget them, or gotta mute notifications, or you gotta try to schedule your time, or whatever. If you got problems focusing or remembering things, then life is a game of experimenting with different means of coping with that. Some things work, some things don't. Sometimes you nail it. Other times you slip up and waste a whole day trying to research something that turns out to be completely useless. But anyway, tell your friends you need to get some work done and turn off your notifications. Oh, sure, you'll miss things sometimes, but that's better than always being present for all the meaningless stuff while never getting anything done, right? Of course I'm right. Hell, mute the phone entirely if you can. I even dug out an old iPod and use it to listen to music so I don't have to hear notifications all day. Works wonders. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. And, with all that extra distraction-free time that you get to spend away from your room, you could also try just sitting with your thoughts, maybe. I know. Trust me, I know. I'm working on it myself. And it's not like you can't enjoy some nice music or a book. It's just, we kind of lose track of ourselves and our time, you know? We have to do all this extra work just to be productive. We have to be permanently available to communicate at all times, either for work or for fear of missing out. We have to constantly pump something into our ears or eyes just to keep our brains from overheating, and most of it just feels like the entertainment equivalent of empty calories. And Look, try turning all of it off for a minute. It won't hurt, I promise. Just turn everything off and take these off and just relax. I won't tell you to turn off your brain because everyone immediately says, I can't do that. So instead, let me tell you to close your eyes, sit back, and relax. Take deep breaths. Let your arms hang by your sides. Feel the breeze on your face. Feel the warm glow of the sun on your skin. Hear the birds and the trees and the people. Take in the smells around you. I won't lie, those might not be pleasant all the time, but it's good to take stock of them. Just do nothing. Enjoy the moment. Focus on my voice if you need something to cling on to. but just take the moment to just exist. Leaving familiar places and meeting new people and getting rid of distractions might seem scary, but they don't have to be. It's only scary because it's different. It's abnormal. Make it normal, and suddenly it's not so scary. It won't be easy, and it might be something that you have to ease into. We all get stuck in our rooms or our offices at one point or another. You probably won't become an instant social butterfly the moment you start talking to people. Sometimes you just can't turn off your phone. That's all fine. Life isn't perfect, and you won't succeed at everything. But trying to climb out of your comfort zone is what makes life worth living. It's worth a shot, at least. Hate to cut and run, but I've got to get going. I've got a day to seize and all that. It was nice talking to you, kid. Take care of yourself. Maybe I'll see you around here again sometime. Hi. Thanks for listening. If you made it to the end of the audio, be sure to leave a comment that says, "Okay, Boomer." Thanks to all of my lovely patrons, especially my Whisperers tier patrons, Castiel, Cat Dominic, Pipperoo, Starlight, and Ivana. This content is only made possible by the support of my patrons, so if you want to get early access to these audios and find some exclusive content that you won't find anywhere else, especially not here, be sure to check me out at patreon.com/WhispurrAudio. We're going to have a bit of a rebrand coming soon. Don't worry, it's no change to content at all. It's just aesthetics, you know? So be on the lookout for that. I am super excited. Y'all have a lovely day, night, whatever time it is for you.